Well, hello, dear friends. I think I have resolved the problem with my camera, the bouncing camera. Sometimes I remember a long time ago, they had songs that you had to sing along with, and there was a bouncing ball, and that's the way my camera has been. If anybody wants to donate to my camera and equipment fund, I just give me an email because I need some camera equipment, and I hope to put it towards a good cause with work at the Humane Society. But let's get down to some of recent questions that were sent to me by viewers. I think my camera's bouncing again. Oh well. Send money quick soon, please. Thank you. Sincerely. So, anyhow, the question came to me, how is Trump, it's a question from a viewer, feeling right now? And I did quick meditations, and this is not very revealing. I guess it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure this out. But I got a vision of a neighbor boy, and he was one bad kid, and he had a dog that was running around and pooped in everybody's yards, and would also bite the other kids and chase them. That damn dog came into my house once. I was by myself. Somebody had put my dinner on the table, and I'm just a little thing. And in comes this nasty dog, growls at me, grabs my steak, and runs off. This is a nasty dog, and so was Johnny. His whole family was mean, just like mean dogs. I believe his father was with the KKK. He was a sheriff. We're talking Southern Maryland, and in the 50s. So we're talking, oh my God, there's just bad people. And Johnny turned out to be the same way. So the way I feel is everybody stayed away from Johnny. He smelled like dog poop because of his dog. His dog was mean, he was mean, his family was mean, his father was mean. And everybody just stayed away from him. Nobody said anything to him about the nasty dog or anything else. So you just hope they went away. They didn't go out and hang some, what were called then colored people. That's really terrifying people. So that's the way I feel. That's how Trump feels, isolated. And people are staying away from him, just talking very softly and getting away from him. It's like he smells like dog poop. And everybody, so there's just this meanness and this avoidance because he's so mean. Okay. I don't think really that was very revealing. I guess I could have gotten him feeling full of piss and vinegar or having a different attitude, a positive attitude. No, he's feeling isolated because people are staying away from him. He might as well have the plague. They walk in, if they have to deal with him, to his office, hand stuff, and they get lost. I guess people don't want to be associated with him or even have pictures taken with him. Okay, how is the Mueller report going to come out? Okay, I closed my eyes and I had a vision of when I was really tiny, and I was at a pool, a really popular pool and really fun, and I jumped in the water over my head, sank like a rock. Okay, this boy that was not more than a year older than me saw me, and believe me, I was right under the lifeguard's chair, but he couldn't see me. I jumped in right in front of him. This kid pulled me up to the top and made sure I had a hold of the railing and asked me if I was okay. He was like a hero or an angel, I swear. And I told him I was okay, and he said, "Don't do that again," and he swam away. Okay, so I felt like the reason I got this in reference to the Mueller report is all is not seen. In other words, when I fell in the pool, nobody saw it. I could have sat there. The pool's full of people, but, I would have drowned if it wasn't for that one boy. All is not seen. The heroes in the story of Mueller and the Trump regime are not going to be seen or credited. And I really thought that young boy was the hero that day, and he didn't particularly care. And I feel like there's going to be so many unsung heroes in this whole horrific episode in our country's history. And yes, my camera is still bouncing. I thought I had it fixed. Sorry. Hold on one second. I got some more answers to questions. Next, how will the report be for Trump? Well, once again, these questions are they're kind of no-brainers, but I did close my eyes and just try to see what I got. And I got a circular tower and him in the inside piling on the bricks, and he's in a circular tower, and he's piling the bricks on. When you're in a circular tower, you're making the bricks high. You wouldn't be on the outside, not on the inside. It's like he's made a tactical error, because he's going to keep bricking that up, and he's going to be stuck. So I think he's made a tactical error. I guess a few of you could probably guess what they are. So, and I got a feeling like a voice said to me, how to note how much Watergate and Whitewater are the same thing. They're both like water under the bridge, and that the dirty water from the dirty laundry that Mueller is going to wash out will be like the Potomac River rising at the new moon and cleaning out the swamp. So Trump wanted to clean out the swamp, so we have water images in all three of these episodes, and yes, they're damaging to our country, like Watergate and Whitewater, and now I guess this is going to be Mueller water, and our dirty waters with muddy waters, and the Potomac is going to rise. I really think at the new moon we are going to have a rising tide thanks to climate change. So even Trump cannot wall himself off from the destruction being done to our planet. So let's look for the next new moon and the new moons after that, and we'll see if the swamps aren't cleaned out. Next question, and these are fun. I'm really quite sure anybody can answer these if they close their eyes and meditate on them. The images will come to mind. Often when I want to find out an answer to something, I wait for maybe a song or a book title to come to me, and that will tell me a lot about the answer to the question. Will the Republican Party survive this? I mean, really, one would think this is the end of this guy's boy. And all I got was a yes. That's all. Not more complicated than that. They're going to clean up their act and survive. Okay. How is Mueller feeling about all of this? Okay. I got a man resting and at ease. He rests in the facts at hand, and he doesn't have to spin anything. There's no pressure on him. He doesn't have to spin anything. He doesn't have to explain anything. He has the facts. With facts, when you're stating on facts, you're kind of relaxed. You're like, it is what it is, guys. So, and here's something that I didn't understand, but these little whims float by from time to time. I don't know anything about silver, and the silver ore. I do know that my psychic visions have shown me that silver has been something to invest in as opposed to any of the new fancy types of coins and currencies and things. But silver's a good investment right now. But I got something about a silver vein found in Seattle. I don't think that that's possible with where the big veins of silver and gold and iron are. That's never been a fact for that part of the West Coast. I did feel like something revealing and refreshing was going to come out of Seattle. I think that's what it meant. You know, if you think of silver as shining and beautiful, and it's going to come from Seattle, it's going to be something made, produced, or someone coming from Seattle that is refreshing. So, that's nice. That's refreshing. Right now, we have a whole new slew of Democratic candidates, and as for me, I don't have to meditate to see who's going to win. To me, it's like they all look good. Me, miny, mo, any one of y'all will do. That's how I feel. They're beautiful and they're exciting, and this is a breath of fresh air. I don't think this fits in with something from Seattle, but something is new and fresh from that part of the world. So, I think that's all I got in my meditations. Hold on. Yep, that's all I got. Now, let me just ask you one thing. Hold on. I'm playing with something new with my camera, but I can't get it stabilized. Let's see. No, not working. What's this cute idea? Let's see. Okay, let's go on to the next thing I wanted to point out. Oh, here we go. In the beginning, this is part of the meditation. In the beginning, there is God, and before life, there is God. In the end of life, there is God. Everything else in between is God's dream. This is something that I learned from the City of Knowledge, and that's in my latest YouTube. It's pretty cool, you know, and that the only path to peace is peace within your heart. And if you get a chance, come visit me on Facebook. I share a Facebook group called Psychic Predictions for the World. So just come over to our group and ask to join. And basically our motto is, y'all come. It's lots of fun. You'll find things that you find here on my YouTube site. I love you, and take care of yourself. And remember, if you're not coming from the truth, you're coming from nowhere.